Good evening once again. My name is Alexander Inkoom, or you can call me Brave. And on today's Byte Time session, we are going to work on Headless. It's a new machine on Hack the Box, and we are going to work on it. So I've already started my machine. You can start yours once we are going. So I've started running my Nmap scan on the IP that was provided. So what I'm doing here is I'm speeding up the scan, the Nmap scan. That's the tag 4, and doing a basic default script scan. And with the open port that will be found, the script should be able to, or maybe find a way to detect the version. And I'm doing all ports, scanning all port 365. I've forgotten the number here. 36656 or something here. And it will only show open ports. And this is variables, just what it's doing, show what it's doing. So now from the scan, we only have port 22 open, and defaultly port 22 is SSH, but we don't know for now, so let's wait for the scan to finish. But let's add our IP to the etc host. So etc host. So yeah, let's do this way. Let's HTTP. So let's try and see if while this scan is running, we can hit something from here. Okay. Now reaching to the 443. going to take very long. At least I hope from what I've done so far, everybody understand what I did. Let me keep on guessing port numbers. Maybe CP. Oh, okay. Oh, great. So our scan is not done yet, but I'll just guess import numbers. And on port 5000, we have a live application working. Welcome to our website. We're working hard to bring you an amazing online experience. Oh, nice.
Okay. Cool. Can you give us a summary of what the process you went through till this point? Give some short summary.
Okay. So when I started the machine, they gave me an IP.
Yeah. Okay.
And I added this IP to my etc host. So from there, I started running my nmap on the IP to determine the open port. So the argument I added here, this T4, this will speed up the process of the scan. This is a default script. It will run nmap default script to determine default script on the IP, and this will determine that if you find an open port, it will determine what is running there in the version. And this flag is running all ports, and this will show only open ports. We don't want to see the closed ones.
Oh, okay. So that flag is just for seeing the open ports and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes, and this is showing verbose, like what it's doing. So that's what I've done so far, and it was taking too long. So I was guessing the port manually, and I hit 5,000.
5,000. Oh, that's cool. So yeah. I think when you are using a Flask application, I think one of the defaults, I'm not too sure, but I think one of the default ports for Flask applications are port 5,000. So okay. I'm thinking that maybe this could be a Flask application because it's running on 5,000. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It can be true. I don't know. So what I'm doing here is normally when you are testing web application, you want to see all the traffic that is going on between the server and you. So I'll be using Foxy Proxy. That will sit between my laptop and the server so that I can see the traffic that's going on between them. So I don't know. Okay. Sorry about that. Yes. So we can see the traffic coming in to our web. And because we are running from this Firefox, all these tabs, the traffic will also be showing in our history, HTTP history. So we can filter out what we want to see. So I want to see only headless, these traffics, so that these ones won't be messing up the traffic history. So that one with this, you just go to target, scope settings, and you choose advanced and click on add and just type headless. And we'll come back to proxy HTTP history and we'll click here, show only in scope items, and it will just show us only traffic that's related to headless. So that's what we've gotten from headless. So from the request that we made, just this, we can see from BEP, request and response. So request is what we requested from the server, and the response is what we got from the server. So we can see that from the server, it's running. The server is it's running Python. I don't know if I'm right.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah, running Python. So we can actually search this and see if maybe there's a publicly known exploit. Yeah. But now we'll just keep that. But let's just like skim through the application and see what it does. So for questions, okay. So contact support, something like this. I'm not a fan of the cross-site scripting vulnerability, but something like this, you test for blind accesses, right? So let's see what will happen if we fill out this. On this phone. Okay, nothing happens. Okay. So this is the support. Oh wow.
Okay, so you're able to capture the support, like the request for the support page in depth, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
from there we can. Okay, you can proceed. You can proceed.
Yes. So interestingly, yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing something fishy here, but I don't know. Cookie is admin. This thing is fishy, but then let's see what can do with that. Support. Okay, it didn't actually do anything, but we are going to take a look at this. in a short time. So right now, let's brute force and see the subdirectories under this application, and if we're able to manipulate the cookie section to maybe get the admin panel or dashboard. That's what I'm thinking right now. Or with the blind website script, I was saying we can maybe grab the admin's cookie. So I'm trying to see if they've set the HTTP flag and those kind of protections. So luckily they've not set anything like that. So secure false, HTTP false. So we can, if it's possible that we are trying to maybe we find blind XSS here, we will try and fetch the admin's cookie because there's no security on it. So let's start fuzzing our directories.
Maybe just as an add-up. Normally, I think when you have HTTP only set to false, it means that you can manipulate the cookie with JavaScript. Yeah, and over here, I think there's a possibility of us like injecting JavaScript for the application to run. So if that HTTP only is like false, then maybe we can use JavaScript to actually extract that particular cookie or mess around with the cookie, right?
Mm-hmm. So please, maybe if you join right now, this is what we are talking about here. Yes. This is what we are talking about here. So let's see what we'll get from our scan. But normally we do know that there might be something like a dashboard or okay. Should have restarted the VM. Dashboard. Let's see what we get. Oh, nice. So luckily we can see we are getting 401. So what's happening here is we are requesting for dashboard and we are getting 401, meaning we are unauthorized to access that. So maybe let's try and see if we can do response manipulation, so that we will change the 401 to 200 and see if it might work. We also manipulate the cookie and see if we'll get something like that. So sorry, I should have said something about this. So what I'm doing right now is I am intercepting the request. That is what I'm doing here is I'm telling the server I want dashboard, and I'm intercepting it by I want to see every traffic that is going. So here I can drop the traffic. Is it traffic? Let's say I'll drop the packet or anything here. I'll drop it or I'll forward it to the server. So we can see something. We can see it, the traffic flowing through here. So yes, this is what I wanted to see. So this is what you are sending to the server. So I'll left click on my mouse and I want to also see the response that the server will send to me. So response to this request, meaning I want to change what I'm trying to do is I want to change the 401, that's the unauthorized, to 200 and see if we'll be able to get access to the dashboard. So that's what I've done right now. So do intercept. Oh, sorry. So, and let's see if we get a response. Okay, great. So here's the response from the server. What we saw from here, sorry, the 401. So I now have it here. So I want to change it to 200 and see if we can bypass that and get we can see the oh no, it doesn't work that way. Okay, cool. We can see get access to the okay, it didn't work. It didn't work. So right now, what I'm thinking is manipulating the cookie here. Manipulating the cookie here. So we will do that by testing if we can get a cross-site scripting any of this parameter, or maybe the headers. Mostly what I'll look at is the user agent. I don't know about, I mostly look at this, the user agent for cross-site, and we will test the parameters too and see. Do we have anything from the scan? No. Wow. I think it's reflecting, so let's retest for blind XSS. Okay. So let me get collaborator rate, okay. I need to check for blind XSS payloads and test on these parameters. Okay. Okay. So there are so many payloads for testing blind accesses. Blind accesses.txt. Accesses.txt. Localhost. Okay. And there are so many.
Yeah, yeah, brave.
Yeah.
Can you like enlarge the text in your notepad? It's a bit difficult to see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you find that under preferences. I think yes.
View.
So I think you go to fonts and colors, I think,
Okay.
and then yeah. So I think you can
Yeah.
select it from there. Yeah.
So,
Or go
Disable
down
the
there.
check box and check the box.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, hell no.
That was too large.
Okay.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah. So I'm just looking up, searching online for blind XSS payloads and hoping we get a hit. So the reason why I'm thinking of blind SSS to grab the cookie is because of what I saw here. Here, this. That's the reason why I'm thinking of such a thing. Please, maybe if you know more about blind XSS or cross-site scripting, please you can unmute yourself and
Okay, so
oh,
normally with blind access, the reason why we call it blind is because so I'm just going to speak about blind access a little bit, and then we will try things that we can do with this blind access. So we want to test for blind access over here, and what happens is that when we send the contact form to the website administrators or whatever, they would actually open the form and then like maybe want to contact them for some particular cause, right? So if it is vulnerable to XSS, it means that we can inject JavaScript code to perform an action. So I think Brave, you showed us some code, right? You showed us some blind XSS payload. It was inside your notepad. We can use that. We can go with that.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we just have to change localhost to our IP address and then.
Yeah, I was thinking of using this collaborator. So yeah. Well, that will work, right?
Yeah, luckily we're on the same network with the HTTP machine, so
Oh, okay.
it should work. Yes, if it's vulnerable to blind XSS, it should work. So maybe we can test all parameters one by one. Yeah, and see which one works out for us. I think
So
the colon before the greater than symbol isn't supposed to be there. So let's just
this
take it
way.
out. You see, there's this colon at the end. That's where the greater than
Yeah.
is. Yes. Yeah, it shouldn't be this. Yeah, I think we can do away with it. Yes. All right. So Just briefly explaining the payload, right? So what is happening here is that we are using an img tag, and then we are setting the source of that image tag. So it's like we want to embed an image in the page, but we are setting the source to X. Now, when this happens, like it would actually spit out an error, and then we are adding this attribute or this feature where we are saying that if it gives us an error, it should run this particular JavaScript code. And the JavaScript code over there is trying to make a call to some particular HTTP server, right? And then the document the cookie is trying to extract the cookie from like where it has been saved inside the browser. Yeah, so immediately we paste this code inside and then we send it off to the website administrators. Now, if whatever application that they are using to receive that particular form is vulnerable to blind accesses, then it means our payload should execute and then we should get that particular cookie, or that cookie should be sent to our server, right? And so, yeah, you can proceed. I also like to mention the reason why we are using IMG tags. So we can also use script tags, but most of the time script tags are filtered. So just to bypass like those filters and all that, we can go with something like an IMG tag. We can also try other payloads that bypass those basic filters. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
think I'll continue.
yeah. So with the payload, as you explained, what I'm actually doing is the JavaScript will make a request to my website or the web collaborator. So the web collaborator is a server that's there that you can use to test for out of bound testing. So that's like SSRF, blind SSRF, those kind of testing. So let me just show you what this does. So maybe there's the link to the server. Oh, wow. Please let me stop this count. I think that's bad. Because I think I'm on the right path. So this is the link to the web collaborator. It's just a server there that I use for testing out of bound. Yeah. Out of band. Yes, testing. So let's see if we get a hit in our collaborator. Okay. So we can see this is just the server and this is what is hosting. So we can see that we got a hit in our collaborator, showing a hit that like someone has visited, or yeah, there has been an interaction there. Please, do you get it? So that's what is going to happen. So if we send this payload to them, you see it's a contact, what's the form? It's a contact support form. So if we get a hit, we'll be able to grab the person that the script ran on their side. We'll be able to grab their cookie. So if we are able to grab their cookie, that's what we are doing here. So we'll make a request to our server and it will add the document.cookie. So it will add this cookie alongside with the URL. Great. So let's test all the parameters one by one and see if we get a hit.
Yeah, brief. I just wanted to add that, like, you see, one tricky thing about this is that we are inside HTTP's network, and I don't know if there's like machine allow outgoing connections. You understand?
Yeah, very true. Very true.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So maybe what we can do is spin up a small Python server.
PHP. Yeah.
Yeah, or
PHP.
PHP, yes, PHP two could work. And then can you also enlarge the text in your terminal too? That would be great.
Okay.
I think you should take a look at the payload again. You didn't remove the colon at the end of that closing tag. So I think look at it.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Mm, okay. Say it out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think yes. Yeah, please. Someone is asking what offensive. Yeah, I think Maxam will help us with that. Please, is Ando is a one offensive. He doesn't remove the column or semicolon.
I think it's just a normal IMG tag, just like normal ATM IMG tag. So it's not like anything. So just look at it. Then when you're writing like a line of code and using ATM or something and design your HTML tags, ATM, the IMG, trying to get in an image into your code and that's why.
Oh,
But I
okay.
don't know if there's any detailed explanation to why it shouldn't work. No, okay, so you think because the GS should be there. You guys keep on going, let me check.
Yeah. Maxam. So I'm testing all parameters one by one and see if I'll get the hit. So here, if we get a hit, we'll get a callback in our terminal, and it will we'll see the token in the how do you call it? The traffic here if we get a hit. So test. Test submit. Blind SSS sometimes takes a while, so let me just drop all. It's not a pen test, so let me just drop all the payloads in the. Let me see, maybe it might work. Payload all the parameters. Okay. See what happens. Oh. Okay. An attempt detected your green flag. Okay. That's So I think there's a firewall. The data detected what we were trying to do. Okay. So I think let me try with the okay. Post. Let me try with the user agent. Or sometimes I do. It's sometimes buggy, so we might get a hit. Okay. Wow. Let me intercept. And leave the message. Test. Let me intercept this and see what happens. Oh. Okay. Support okay. Send it to repeater. See if we get okay. Hacking attempt detected. So let me remove this and just say test, and I'll send it to repeater, and I'll check all my mouse. What's happening? Wow. Okay, so let me test the user agent. Okay. Didn't get anything in there. Wow. Let's see. So the user agent can just tells the server or the person, the server we are trying to reach, what browser we are requesting the resources we want from. Oh yeah, very true. So should I wait for some time? Let me see if six, seven, five, one, four. If it's working, okay. Any ideas?
From your say, let's keep sending and then keep adding the payload to almost every space and then keep sending.
Yeah.
One of them will be opened.
But do you think my payload is okay?
That's what I was thinking. But when you use a different payload, I can't.
Okay.
Have you tested? Have you tested all parameters?
No,
Okay,
I only tested the message
the message, right?
and
And
the user agent.
okay, so when you tested the message, what happened?
We got, I
Did you
got,
get any
That's where you
callback?
get your path.
yeah, I got flagged. Check.
You got
Learning has
flagged.
something in the group, in the chat.
I should end it with, okay, okay.
Okay, so the trick here is that you get flagged, but then you get flagged because there's some I don't know, there's some filter that is trying to like there's some filter that is trying to
Yeah,
monitor your request and see whether it contains any XSS payloads. But you
yeah,
realize that when you get that particular error, it actually returns like your HTTP headers and things to you. So it could be that the
yeah.
injection point is rather inside the headers, so we can test the headers that get returned to us. And from the
You
look
can't
of
see my
things,
web.
yeah, and from the look of things, it looks like the admin is also viewing those particular, like you see, you get reported to the
Yeah,
admin,
the
right?
error message. You
So
are
the
Yeah,
admin
reported
later
there.
on goes to check that particular report, and then it could be through that our XSS gets
I
triggered.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I added to the host header, but I don't know.
So
Yeah,
one place,
let me see.
one very favorable place we can try with is the user agent.
Yeah, I did, but then I don't know. I don't know why you can't see
I said
my.
it would take time, so
No,
you
no,
still
you
just
see,
have to navigate
no,
through
no,
several
you
running.
see, no, no, you see when you submit this, right, you
Yeah,
get this page that gives you a warning. So you try
yeah,
go back to the original page, submit it, and let
like
me show you something.
this, right?
You see, you get this page. Okay, okay, you added the user
See, it's
agent.
reflecting on the user agent.
Exactly.
So
But
why is it
now
giving
you
me
stop the
option?
server. You stop the server. So even if it's to come, you wouldn't get a call back. You stop the listener out.
Wait,
Okay,
me.
Okay, it's
so
back. It's back.
we
Me
see
the
the get
request.
request coming in.
Oh,
Yeah,
Now it's
you
back.
can.
oh, amazing.
But come to think of it, do you see when Maxim was doing it here, you guys were contemplating on the ending of the payload. Either the colon should be there or the colon should be there.
Yeah,
Okay,
From
so
my end, like I expectation with it because it's just a normal IMG ATM attack. But
I
if you
didn't actually.
think
I don't
it
think I
should be
added
there,
it.
I don't know why it should be there though.
okay, so like when you're writing normal JavaScript, you can use a colon to end your JavaScript statements, right? Or your line of JavaScript code. So it's optional. You cannot either bring it or not. But I was thinking that if you bring it over there, it could actually affect it because over here we are writing HTML and we are just trying to call a JavaScript function, right?
Yeah. Well, if we can try it and let's see what will happen. Since someone
Yeah.
also has a different opinion about why it shouldn't be there.
Let me just add this right here. Maybe it'll take a while. Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, let me continue. Maybe if we get hit. So I'll just change. And let me try and hit the dashboard. Oh, nice. So we are the administrator now. Yeah, we got a hit using the colon or semicolon. Okay. So it works the same, right, Maxam?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So administrator dashboard. So yeah, basically the administrator, and this is what we have. So let me generate and go and check the traffic. So this is what is going on. So wait. Oh, I see. But Sam, you were talking about injection. I'm thinking
Yeah.
of something here. No. Oh, nice. Okay. So I guess will this work? Okay.
Yeah, nice.
But how is this working though? Please, can someone explain what's going on here?
So it looks like there is. It is taking a date, right? It looks like it's taking a date and then it's adding it to appending it to some command and probably it's using a programming language like and it's using it to run that particular command. So it's like taking the user input and then it's adding it to a command. So just like maybe the way you have maybe ls or maybe some other command line application, right? So the web application is trying to use the OS model, like the operating system module, to run that particular app, and it's using that date as an argument to that particular thing, that particular command.
Oh, okay. So something like user input equals to maybe this, and yeah, having something like CMD equals to maybe date plus the user input.
Yeah. So the way I'm picturing it is that maybe let's say inside the web application, we want to use, let's say we want to give the user the chance to be able to use some tool that is on the machine to generate a report. So like it's just running a command. So you have maybe a function that is able to run operating system commands, right? And then the function is concatenating the the user input and then the command, right? And passing the user input as an argument to the command.
Okay. Wow. So right now, what I expect is a show. So let me do this. How do yeah. Let me get a payload. What? Okay, I do have it there. So. Oh, it's taking too long. P. So. Okay. 9 what? 909. 1000. Go with this. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay. Zik Bash. This work. Wow. I think I'm making a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, I think you should encode the command before even putting it in BEP.
Oh, you are encode it.
Yeah, you are encode it before. Let's see if that works.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of the spaces, I'm sure that is. So you have to make sure there's no space in. Okay, yeah,
Is this okay?
yeah, that's okay.
It's,
Can I see your payload again? Looks like you cleared something. It used to have the colon there.
at the
Yeah, where you were doing the injection.
Yeah,
The colon is there.
yeah.
Okay. Personally, I don't even like to use this reverse shell that much. There's another one that I like to use. The one that uses the make pipe, the MK FIFO. I really,
One.
I prefer that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. So, okay, I think I got it. Nice.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
So I have my shell now, and you all know what the first thing I'll look for is no. Python 3. Oh my god. Forgetting so much. Yeah, this will be crazy.
Let me. Okay, okay. You're looking it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. Okay, okay, yeah. I have. All right. So I have my shell now, and first thing I'll look for is my user flag. Oh, out there. Yeah. User.txt. And I have my first flag. That's crazy. The sound is taking too long.
Then we can proceed with the process of then we keep on trying to escalate it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So now I'm trying to escalate my privilege as a DVIR, the user, normal user to root user. So first thing first, we all know our greatest tool, the lane piece. So CD, and I'll host a small Python server here and transfer it. Transfer it over. Okay. First, let me take a look. What? Sam.
Yeah. So the thing is, because it's a shared machine, right? The other people trying other stuff. And it's like
Oh,
someone just
okay.
feel it there.
Okay. That's cool. Oh. So let me transfer the link PC and we'll know what to do from there. Oh, cool. So we have something camera. Let me run the following commands. So we can run this as what does it do? Start a database. What? No, okay, wait. Let's look at what it does. So level space. Template database is not running. Also, basically, it's like it's monitoring something, right? I can't read this bash script. So basically, it's like what I think is like monitoring something.
Okay.
And okay,
You can proceed.
pardon?
I wanted to do a little nice, but you can proceed.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to leverage this, which has a root privilege, but I can run it. So I want to leverage this and get the root user. So user bin check, sys check. Oh, I see. So it's if user bin group, I think it's running a script. That's what we found here. I found here this file, and someone dropped a shell here. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'll move into user bin and create the file and run the script again and see if I'll get a shell. So cd user. Hey, I said user. Wow. We have a lot. Oh, I know. Okay. So touch.
So there's one thing. I think that when you run the script, it actually runs it from the current directory that the script was created. So it would actually look for any .db in that particular directory where the script is being run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe what I'm saying will work, right?
Yeah, but you see, but within it, with the user bin, right? I don't think you have privileges to create a file. You can try that and see.
Okay.
Just do a touch command and see if you have permissions to create files in the user bin directory.
Okay. Okay. I don't get you now. Oh, okay. Okay. I do get it.
Okay.
So let me have them. Echo. So I'll put a reverse shell here and I'll open a new netcat to catch my shell.
Okay.
But
Sure.
so L wrap MC NVL. See NVL. Okay. C or something. 777.
Clement, you really lost you for explain minutes.
No.
Clement. Maxam.
No, no. Okay. Yeah.
I think we lost Clement at the point. I don't know if he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah. Echo. Okay. db.sh. Okay. So echo. Do we have permission? Okay, has its executable permission. Cool. Open bash. Use this one. Sam, will this work?
Yeah, I think that should work. But is that the port you used before? Maybe if that's the port you used before, maybe you have to change it.
Well, shouldn't I add bin bash?
No, I mean you've already done that, so you just have to append it to the file and yeah. So I think you can cut the file now. Let's see what it contains.
Okay.
Okay. So okay.
Okay. No. Didn't get the hits.
You're listening on a different portal. You see, it doesn't show 777 over there. It's some.
Yeah.
It just picked it up, that's why.
Pardon?
It's 7-7. It's 7-7 running. I'm talking to my son. That's running on all lesson 00.0.0.0.
No. I mean, you see, there's 7. He wanted to listen on 777, but then when you look down here, it's 45959.
This.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whether you use 777 for the first one or I don't know why it is doing that, but it has changed it. Okay.
What?
First you use the C.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, wow.
All right. So I'm just going to comment a little about the. You see, when we run the sys check, so the sys check is supposed to, I think it's supposed to perform a system check, and then it checks whether the database is up or not. So initially, I think inside that the index.db.sh file, there was supposed to be some database checks running or going on like inside that file, but because people are on that particular machine and they're also trying stuff, that is why we found that thing inside.
Okay.
So I think in performing the database check, it will just run that file, and it first checks if the file is already running. So it checks if the database is already running. If it is not, then it actually runs the file. Nice. Nice. Can you take a screenshot? Let's just put it in the group or something.
Okay, for sure. Should I send it to you?
Yeah, or you can just paste it in the group and like maybe font headless.
Please, I've sent it to you.
Okay, I just got it.
Okay, so let's please. I think it's. Should I continue with the second one?
We're supposed to use an R, but like we are past an R.
Yeah,
I don't know if any of them would like to stay back at then. So we go to the second one. Jeffrey says it, bruh. Okay, so maybe we can save that machine for another session.
Okay.
Alright. I really enjoyed this one. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, it's a really fun machine.
Yeah. I think which other
Yeah.
business is also fun. I think that's what Brave had wanted to do.
Yeah. I think
Or maybe we can do that.
send the next time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or you like to do that now?
I mean, it depends. It depends on the Formula X learning.
But that one will take a little more time.
Okay. So please mark someone next.
So any questions, like anything you guys want to discuss, any contributions, suggestions?
Okay, I think I have a suggestion because I realized that when we started, a couple of newbies joined us and apparently don't know what the tools are and what we have been talking about. So I think when we take a pause to explain, we should try and touch on what the tools we are using, what they are actually used for, so that they could also pick up with us and we can get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I agree. So
Okay.
I'm also thinking that we should have sessions where like we just pick some particular vulnerabilities and then we just spend like an hour just trying to explain how that vulnerability is being exploited, how like developers make mistakes and then they introduce that vulnerability and how to maybe remediate them too. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it will be fun.
Yeah, so maybe we could pick something like LFI, and then we'll have code samples that have the LFI vulnerability. We'll exploit it. We'll let people understand what LFI is and how basically we abuse it.
Yeah.
Okay. The suggestion you made is something we've been thinking about, but the question is how do we execute it? How? Because if we try to make a session for only newbies, how do we even identify this person as a newbie? How would we join that kind of thing? So we don't know how exactly we are going to execute it and make it doesn't make it look like it's specifically geared towards a particular set of people. If you have a suggestion, you can bring that on and see how we can do that. Yeah, Clement. Clement, you can talk. Hello, Clement. Can anyone hear me? I don't know if I'm the only one that can hear myself.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
So
Clement is trying to talk.
I'm also thinking that some people are there that don't even know what Nmap is. So we could even have a session where we just talk about Nmap. So maybe our next section is just talk about Nmap.
Okay.
But the problem is, I think people are writing exams right now, and the audience that we are going to get to be quite low. So we need to properly plan it and know when a lot of people will be free to join in.
Okay.
Yeah, Clements, Mr. Clements, you wanted to say something?
Okay. It looks like he's having a problem communicating.
Okay.
So are we ending the session here today? Or
Yeah, I was thinking of something like we are a group, right? So I was thinking maybe some people are already good in programming here. So I was thinking maybe we'll start doing some projects together, like that will bring more people on board. I don't know if maybe you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So you're thinking that we start projects that we work on together.
Yeah,
Like, what kind of project do you want us to work on? Like, yeah, just to be specific, right?
or me. I was thinking maybe we'll start what you were saying with the vulnerabilities. We'll start learning with that, and we